Health Watch. Carilion expects the need for kidney transplants in our region to increase by nearly 35% over the next 5 years. However, the closest transplant center is at least a 2-hour drive away. Carilion Clinic made its case to the state this morning during an informal fact-finding conference in Richmond to convince the Department of Health to allow it to open a kidney transplant center in Roanoke.
The CDC estimates 1 in 7 adults have chronic kidney disease. Here in Virginia, there are currently over 2,300 people on the state's waiting list for a kidney transplant. Just a few months ago,
this is where I do my human oil change.
Joey Shervey was one of them.
And you do this 3 times a day?
Yes, ma'am. I used to do it 4 times. 4 times every 4 hours, but now it's 3 times every 6 hours.
Thankfully, he received a donor kidney, and transplant surgery at UVA was a success. But at only 28 years old, his journey isn't over.
For me, being so young, I would need multiple transplants in my life. This isn't a permanent thing.
Now, he wants treatment closer to home, cutting 2.5-hour drives to Charlottesville and hotel stays out of his wellness plan.
If anyone could have it closer to their home, to their support system, their place of strength, it would take off so much weight off of their mind just to be able to just make a quick trip into Roanoke.
Joey was in Richmond Tuesday morning to tell his story to the Virginia Department of Health, advocating for their approval of Carilion's request to open a kidney transplant center at Roanoke Memorial.
How beneficial or life-changing would this be to be able to have these services here at Carilion?
It would be absolutely amazing.
Along with his testimony, hundreds of letters from our community in support of the program were presented.
We need to bring this treatment back home to these patients. We need to bring it to their back door and make it not only convenient, but also accessible. Accessible care means less risk to the patient and more thorough care to the patient, leading to a better outcome.
Carilion's biggest opposition, UVA, previously made arguments that Carilion's program would rely on diverting patients from their program. But for patients like Joey, having care close to home would be life-changing.
Not all Virginia hospitals with programs oppose the idea. In fact, 2 top executives with VCU Health System have written letters of support on Carilion's behalf and offer certain services. Carilion sent us a statement today saying they appreciate the chance to advocate for Southwest Virginia and anticipate a ruling later this spring. We'll have more details online at WSLS.com.